You often see it on road signs when you drive into a town, especially here in Essex, don't you? Brentwood twinned with Montbazon in France, Witham twinned with Vadbrol in Germany. Well, this morning we're taking a look at town twinning, because most of our towns and villages have been linked with destinations, particularly in Europe, but also further afield as well.
And now a Stansted village is about to get on board with a new partner in France. Peter Walker is there for us this morning. Morning, Peter.
Bonjour, yes, I am at the delightful Linden House Hotel in the heart of Stansted Mount Fitchett, a 160-year-old Victorian building. The sun is glistening off the tiles of the roof and I can hear the sprinkling of the waterworks. Usually at this time when I do interviews it's dead quiet, but there are at least 50 people here for a celebratory breakfast organised by the Stansted Business Forum before a day of events. Rungis is the first town Stansted Mount Fitchett has ever twinned with, which marks quite a nice synergy because nearly 1,000 years ago the Normans were here creating a few issues at the castle nearby. With me are three people sitting around me, sitting patiently. Maureen Caton is the head of the parish council here. Can you tell me what your reaction was when Rungis approached you to twin?
We were delighted because that gave us the opportunity to share our cultures and mix our communities and learn from each other. So we were really very delighted to take that opportunity.
How surprised are you, if at all, that you weren't twinned with anywhere already?
Not really surprised. I mean, we are a village, we're not a town, but we're quite large. We're actually the same size as Rungis, and we're both close to airports. So, again, it is that opportunity, and it was an opportunity to take, so we did it.
And when beginning those talks with Rungis, what did you shout about? What does Stansted Mount Fitchett have to shout about?
A great community, a community that pulls together, a community that links its business, its culture, its organisations and its schools. And again, we have those opportunities with those links to partner with Rungis, and again they are very similar to us, same number of schools. They have a very, very big business park and one of the biggest market in Europe, food and catering market in Europe. So we hope to get young people over there for exchanges. But interestingly, one of the other things that has been at the forefront is not just young people mixing and exchanging and having opportunities, but our elder people as well, and making sure they have the opportunities to meet new friends and exchange.
Well, thanks for mentioning the schools, because next to us as well is Stephen Hehir, the executive head teacher at the nearby Forest Hall Secondary School. Can you tell me how this twinning will benefit your school and your kids?
Okay, well, firstly, Peter, bonjour. Okay, thank you for having me here this morning. I think this is a great opportunity for Forest Hall School, our students who live in the community. I love France, I love Europe, and I actually think this is the reason I got into education. It's to make sure students learn, but also learn about teaming up with people across the planet. It's about developing their citizenship skills, and it's about meeting new people. And I'm looking forward to the exchange trips to Rungis. I'm going on that myself. I have mentioned that earlier, but I just think it's so important in a global world, that our students are ready to speak to people in France, to speak to people across Europe. I think it's an exciting opportunity.
Your kids well prepped on their history and French already?
Well, I love history, took A-level history. We had a great event here a few years ago about the celebration 800 years of the Magna Carta, and I think this is just another event in the village promoting not just history, but also, as I mentioned, about that importance of students realising that they are one. Even though we're British, we're proud to be British, we're also proud to be European as well.
Lastly, Patricia Kochev-Lambert is president of the Twinning Society at the local council in Rungis. Can you tell me why you chose Stansted Mount Fitchett?
Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everybody. I'm so happy to be here in Stansted and in England. We love England, we love English people, and we are very happy with the first twinning between Rungis and Stansted. We are the same villages. We are the village spirit, Esprit Village. Maureen and Mr. Hehir said everything. We are the same. We are living near a big town. Stansted near London and Rungis near Paris. We have an airport. In Stansted you have an airport. In Rungis we have Orly Airport. We have big businesses. We have the biggest fresh market in the world, Rungis Market, with 1,200 firms. And we have the same numbers of people, the same schools. We have countryside like in Stansted. And we are getting on very well together. We like eating together, laughing together, and we are very happy to see each other each time. Many people from Rungis want to come in Stansted. Old people, young people, the music, sports, everybody. Soccer, everybody wants to come and see you.
Did you ever consider twinning with anywhere else, or was it always going to be Stansted Mount Fitchett?
We wanted to have a twinning with an English country, village. We wanted to be not far away from Rungis, only 5 hours. So Rungis and Stansted are separated only by 5 hours with Eurostar train. So it's easy to come and see you. And this is the first training, but we wanted to be with an English.
Merci, Patricia.
Merci.
Benson, au revoir, à bientôt.